Okay guys, I just want you to know before you watch this video, click the link below. I have my whole entire store at 50% off this week only, and I'll see you after the video. Okay guys, Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut, out in nature, doing my backwards training. And okay, so we're gonna talk about the 5 best foods for boosting testosterone. And we'll go through some foods that kill testosterone at the end as well. And so 5 best foods. My number 1 is pine pollen. So find a good source. Of course, my friend Jai at the Chocolate Tree in Sedona, he makes artisan, handcrafted pine pollen with cordyceps, which is good for your lungs as well. And so pine pollen is excellent. You know, maca is right there along with it. And these herbs, of course, these foods, herbs, whatever you want to call them, they're more foods. Maca is a tuber root. And so, and maca stimulates, you know, it's good for, maca is good for balancing the hormones out. Okay, so let's go through the foods. Let's stay on point, guys. Keep Certified Health Nut on point. So you got the pine pollen. That's excellent for testosterone. And again, it doesn't have to go in any specific order. You know, test each one of these products out, test each one of these foods out, and you know, see what works best for you. And so the pine pollen, we'll do the pine pollen, the maca, which is a tuber root. Those are excellent. Velvet deer antler as well, or deer antler. Boosts testosterone, gives you that strength. You can feel it in the body. I can feel it. You can find the velvet deer antler in the Super Life formula from the Purium Superfood Company that I work with. Currently, we don't have the pine pollen or the maca on our line. And so I've been talking to David Sandoval about making the Sasquatch blend. But in the meantime, you know, find a good source of maca. Rotate your maca as well. Because your body, you know, gets stimulated on it, and you can build up a tolerance to it. It's not bad, like something synthetic, but rotate it. Okay, guys, that makes sense. Woo! This is very stimulating as well. Walking backwards. This will build your testosterone. All right, what else do we got for testosterone? Hey, what about some organ meats? You know, you could say that sheep's testicles, bison testicles, Rocky Mountain oysters, whatever you want to call them, whatever animal you want to get your hands on. I've definitely felt a boost in that tremendously. And, you know, I used to think that the bison, because it was a bigger animal, it would be more powerful until I tried sheep's testicle, which is a Middle Eastern delicacy, I do believe, and real powerhouse. And so who knew? Smaller animal had more test, and so more power. And so try that sometime. Go, you know, get a good farmer, make sure it's grass-fed animals. They're not injected with any kind of antibiotics or any other kind of chemicals. They're not eating grass from a farm that has glyphosate sprayed all over it. Like, be very aware of your nutrition, because glyphosate will give you limp dick, right? And it'll give you ruptured gut, distended gut. How are we doing on this trail back here? Maybe I can use this as a mirror. There we go. How about that? Okay, so what do we say? Pine pollen, maca, deer antler, velvet deer antler. What else do we got? Where's that trail? Okay. Then we got organ meats. The testicles are going to go right for the money. You know, liver obviously has tons of nutrition, and the body, you know, needs nutrition to lower stress levels. It's very important to say. It's very important to say to you guys that when the glucocorticoids, the stress hormones are elevated, the sex hormones don't come out and play. The androgens, And so if you've got fight or flight activated, don't expect your testosterone to be boosted. Okay, so lower your stress levels. Get my stress management course. It's my most comprehensive course with the most time. I think it's about 6 or 7 hours of video. It's a couple-month course to go over. And so it's one of my most important courses and under-marketed because the Breath is Life course is doing so well. But lower your stress levels to boost your test, okay? So that was a little sideline commercial right there. But lower your stress levels to boost your test. Very important. Can't be understated, underestimated. Sex hormones don't come out and play when the stress hormones are elevated. So that's very key. And then the final one, let's just put some oysters in there. And again, when I'm out and about and, I don't have my pine pollen, I don't have my herbal pharmacy, at my house with me, but I'm out and there's an oyster bar, as long as they got good oysters, wild preferably. It's exactly what I want. And so, I'm out on the date with the missus maybe, and you want a little bit of boost and you want that zinc. The oysters just do it for me. They boost me. And obviously those, that was the wind. You never know, there's wild animals out here. So yeah, when you're out moving it around, you can't really get organ meats. You're gonna have to get those at the farmer's market or order them straight from Bel Campo, or get with your friends. Having the sheep's testicles, it's kind of a rare occurrence unless you are, tapped in to having a connection with a farmer. So all right, there you go, guys. 5 best foods: oysters, sheep's testicles, bison testicles, organ meats, maca, velvet deer antler, and pine pollen. There you go. There's my 5 for the boosting of the test. Okay, and then let's move on to the foods that will diminish the testosterone, right? So what is that? Soy, numero uno. Don't become a soy boy. Don't have man boobs. Soy milk, soy isn't meant for human consumption. Okay, a little bit of fermented soy here and there, natto, miso. Okay, a little bit of tofu here and there. If you're Asian, okay, that's fine, but not piles of tofu. Just look at any of the vegans that do that, and they got man boobs, I guarantee you. So alcohol, right? Alcohol. What about that, guys? We all like to drink, get wasted. We feel like we got testosterone, right? Rah, give me another beer. Cowboy up. Give me a Boilermaker. A beer and a shot dropped in, right? So give me some whiskey. All right, but yeah, that's going to lower your testosterone. Any kind of sugar, it's going to slow you down. So stay away from that. Gluten, bread. Gluten was a big piece for me food-wise. And so gluten, bread, pay attention to that. Too much pasta, bread, gluten, just gluten. If you can get gluten-free, and it works for you, try it. But anything that messes up the stomach, if you got a messed up stomach, you ain't gonna have a hard wiener. Testosterone, you ain't gonna be doing no deadlifts and squats to the nth degree. And so, not at your full potential. And so pasteurized dairy, you can throw in there. And yeah, that's enough. There's all your testosterone boosted consciousness for the day. So enjoying nature out here. Here's Chicken Point right behind me. And then you got the Chapel of the Holy Cross right there. And then we've got Bell Rock behind me. And come to Sedona for healing, guys. I'm working with clients weekly. And so, we'll have some more events lined up. For right now, we're on hiatus for the breath work and the Man Clan. So God bless you guys. See you soon.